Hello, we are the boring reactors. This guy's the boring one. Sometimes I react. We're watching the RWBY series. We're on the last episode of season 1. It's called Black and White. Now, in the previous episode, there was a faunus that was took a free ride on a ship over to Vale, and as he was running by, he winked at Blake. And at the very end of that season, or at the end of that last episode, episode 15, they were having coffee together. So they knew each other, and that's probably why he winked at her. Do you think she's a spy?
So I think one of two theories. I think maybe they're both White Fang members, or both of them are ex White Fang members.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they're not, then I think faunuses have the ability to know who else is a faunus.
Oh, just to be able to sense, because they do have extra great night vision, so maybe they're able to see who's a faunus.
And because this one's titled Black and White, I think
somebody's gonna get the boot.
Somebody's gonna get the boot. And no, I'm just kidding. No, I don't think anyone's getting the boot this time, believe it or not. It's the first episode where I don't think anybody's getting the boot.
Okay.
But I think Black and White are going to understand more of each other's perspective. So White is going to understand why Black was a White Fang member, that the organization is not pure evil, and Black is going to see, when we steal from people, it affects them in a negative way, and it's not cool.
Yeah, I think Weiss was abused.
Yeah, I think they're good. They're going to make up, obviously, and maybe that ginger dude is going to come in at the end.
The bad guy?
Because he's the one who really stole from that jewelry, or that dust store.
Yeah.
And he went to the dumb cop neighborhood, it sounded like.
Right.
Because they didn't even care. They're just like, well, we don't get paid enough.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
You ready?
Yep.
Finally, she speaks. Nearly 2 days and you're giving me nothing but small talk and weird looks. Yeah, like that.
Son, are you familiar with the White Fang?
Of course. I don't think there's a faunus on the planet who hasn't heard of them. Stupid, holier-than-thou creeps that use force to get whatever they want. Bunch of freaks, if you ask me.
I was once a member of the White Fang.
Wait a minute, you were a member of the White Fang?
That's right. I was a member for most of my life, actually. You could almost say I was born into it. Back then, things were different. In the ashes of war, the White Fang was meant to be a symbol of peace and unity between humans and the faunus. Of course, despite being promised equality, the faunus were subjected to discrimination and hate. Humanity still thought of us as lesser beings. And so, the White Fang rose up as the voice of our people. And I was there. I was at the front of every rally. I took part in every boycott. And I actually thought we were making a difference. But I was just a youthful optimist. Then, 5 years ago, our leader stepped down. And a new one took his place. A new leader with a new way of thinking. Suddenly, our peaceful protests were being replaced with organized attacks. We were setting fire to shops that refused to serve us, hijacking cargo from companies that used faunus labor. And the worst part was, it was working. We were being treated like equals. But not out of respect. Out of fear. So, I left. I decided I no longer wanted to use my skills to aid in their violence, and instead I would dedicate my life to becoming a huntress. So here I am, a criminal hiding in plain view, all with the help of a little black bow.
So, have you told your friends any of this?
She let it
Blake!
slip.
Blake! Where are you? Blake! Weiss, they're not helping. Oh, you know who might be able to help? The police. Weiss. It was just an idea. Yeah, bad one. Weiss, I think we should hear her
her side of the story before we jump to any conclusions.
I think when we hear it, you'll all realize I was right. And I think Weiss's hair looks wonderful today. Ah, Penny, where did you come from? Hey, guys, what are you up to?
We're looking for our friend Blake.
Oh, you mean the Faunus girl. Wait, how did you know that? The cat ears?
What cat ears? She wears a...
She does like tuna a lot. So, where is she? We don't know. She's been missing since Friday. That's terrible. Well, don't you worry, Ruby, my friend. I won't rest until we find your teammate. That's really nice of you, Penny. But we're okay. Really. Right, guys? It sure is windy today.
That's what I was
So,
gonna say.
what's the plan now?
I still don't believe the White Fang is behind these robberies. They've never needed that much dust before.
What if they did? I mean, the only way to prove that they didn't do it is to go to the place where they would most likely go to if they were to do it and not find them there. Right?
The only thing is, I have no idea where that would be.
Well, while I was on the ship, I heard some guys talking about offloading a huge shipment of dust coming in from Atlas.
How huge?
Huge. Big Shinny Company freighter.
You're sure?
Thanks anyways. This is hopeless. You really don't care if we find her, do you?
Don't be stupid. Of course I do. I'm just afraid of what she'll say when we find her. The innocent never run, Yang. So, Blake is your friend? Yes, Penny. But you're mad at her? Yes. Well, I'm not. Weiss is. Is she friends with Blake? Well, that's kind of up in the air right now. But why? Well, you see, Blake might not be who we thought she was. Is she a man? No, Penny. I don't know what she is. She didn't exactly talk to us before she decided to run off. I don't have a lot of friends. But if I did, I would want them to talk to me about things. Me too.
Oh, there's her night vision.
Did I miss anything?
Not really. They've offloaded all the crates from the boat. Now they're just sitting there.
Cool. I stole you some food.
Do you always break the law without a second thought?
Hey, weren't you in a cult or something? Okay, too soon.
No.
Is that them?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, dang.
It's them.
All right, grab the tow cables.
You really didn't think they were behind it, did you?
No. I think deep down I knew. I just didn't want to be right.
Hey, what's the holdup? We're not exactly the most inconspicuous bunch
Oh.
of thieves at the moment.
He is a white
Why
fan.
don't you animals try to pick up the pace?
This isn't right. The White Fang would never work with a human. Especially not one like that.
Hey, what are you doing? No, you idiot. This isn't a leash. What the? Oh, for...
Nobody move!
Whoa! Take it easy there, little lady.
Brothers of the White Fang, why are you aiding this scum?
Oh, kid. Didn't you get the memo?
What are you talking about?
The White Fang and I are going in on a joint business venture together.
Tell me what it is, or I'll put an end to your little operation.
I wouldn't exactly call it a little operation.
Oh no.
Shot in the foot.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Jump in his head.
Leave her alone.
You are not the brightest banana in the bunch, are you, kid?
That's a pretty cool staff he's got there.
Yeah, no doubt. Uh-oh. They got separated.
Oh, hello, Red. Isn't it past your bedtime?
Ruby, are these people your friends? Penny, get back!
Uh-oh.
Penny, wait! Stop!
Well, she came to fight.
Don't worry, Ruby. I'm combat ready.
I can say, I
Holy
think
crap.
she's a robot.
Is she? I think she is a friggin' robot.
Maybe she's got the
Oh,
magnetism
no.
thing
I think
too.
she's got a backpack on, actually.
Oh, okay.
It looked like something was on her
Okay.
back. Yeah, see? Separate from her body.
Okay. What? Laser beams? She's activated.
Doing
Maybe she is a robot. I can't tell.
I don't know. Just because her social cues are so off, right?
These kids just keep getting weirder.
Okay.
Look, Weiss, it's not what you think. She explained the whole thing. You see, she doesn't actually wear a bow. She has kitty ears, and they're actually kind of cute.
Bryce, I want you to know that I'm no longer associated with the White Fang. Back when I was with...
Stop. Do you have any idea of how long we've been searching for you? 12 hours. That means I've had 12 hours to think about this. And in that 12 hours, I've decided... I don't care.
You don't care?
You said you're not one of them anymore, right?
No, I haven't been since I was younger.
I don't want to hear it. All I want to know is that the next time something this big comes up, you'll come to your teammates and not someone else.
Of course.
Aww.
Yeah, Team Ruby is back together! I'm still not quite sure how I feel about you. Hey, wait a minute. Where's Penny?
Yeah.
You should know better than to go running around in a strange city.
I know, sir.
Penny,
Aw.
your time will come.
That Penny character is pretty weird.
Yeah. Queen has pawns. What? What does that message mean?
Dang. Okay, that's a lot of questions at the end there. They definitely make you have to watch the next season.
It's true.
I think that. Do you think that girl's a robot? What's your
I do.
final
From the
conclusion?
very first moment, I thought she was a robot because she was so particular with her words and very off with her social cues.
And her
She had
powers.
to be told what was what, right?
Yeah, and her powers are like robot-y.
Robotic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
And then it seemed like her creator almost like picked her up and said like, "Oh, you shouldn't be out in
Shouldn't
public
be doing that.
because you're a robot."
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Well, it's going to be cool.
And the queen, I think he's referring to the girl with no face. Black. They always black out her face. The sorceress lady.
Yeah.
That's
associated with the White Fang, the guy.
The guy, you know what? I actually have a theory that he's not associated with the White Fang, and he's just
using them?
Secret, like putting on fake uniforms, like false flag operation.
Okay.
That might be a little too deep for the plot, but that's what I think. Because none of those do. I don't know. I think it was all humans. There's no White Fang alliance, but maybe there is. I don't know.
But they were Faunus that were helping him.
Well, they never. He said that they were, but
they jumped and acted like dead.
No, we never saw their ears or anything. I think they're just human.
No, I think they're Faunus.
You think they're Faunus?
Yeah.
It would sort of make sense that...
Because she could tell, because she said, brothers of the whatever.
Oh.
And then they kind of dropped their weapons, and she's like, what the heck's going on? And then he told her that they were in an operation. So I think they are Faunus.
But none of the Faunus guys responded. It's just the human. The ginger.
No, because she had them at knife.
I know, but they didn't say anything. Only the ginger talked.
Right, they didn't say anything, but they dropped their weapons. When she showed when she showed her ears, they backed down a bit.
That could change things. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
And I thought I saw that some of them had tails.
And that theory makes sense. No, none of them had tails, but that theory does make sense because she said that some new like evil leader is taking over the Faunus, so it makes sense that an evil Faunus leader would team up with evil ginger.
Yep.
So, very interesting. We will be watching the next season.
Yep.
And if you liked the video, please hit the like button and subscribe.
Absolutely.
See you later.